Welcome to the Waylon perspective. Please like and press that subscribe button. I appreciate it very much. This is my reaction to Alisa Supronova performing Don't Kiss, originally by Polina Gagarina. Let's commence.
Ты больше не звони, мне сердце не тревожь.
Ladies and gentlemen, piano, Alisa Supronova's astounding voice, that is a formula for success. Ladies and gentlemen, this young lady, how can you ever doubt what she is capable of? You cannot doubt her, ladies and gentlemen, and it does not take her long. Every single time she performs, it does not take her long to establish her brilliance. And she does it once again, ladies and gentlemen. She starts off this song wonderfully. No subtitles for this one, sadly, but we are going to power through, ladies and gentlemen. This is not our first reaction to Alisa Supronova. I've done plenty of songs that this young lady has performed, and many times there have not been any subtitles. Her voice is always the star of the show, ladies and gentlemen. That voice of hers, instantaneously recognizable. She is such a brilliant singer, and this song is already starting off with a vibe that I know is going to continue to be awesome. Let's keep rolling.
И в трубку мне не говори обид, которых нет, одних бросает в дрожь. Пусть это не любовь, пусть это счастье след. Я не хочу холодных слов, свой камень не кидай мне горечи во след. Ты не целуй мои воспоминания, не обещай надежды без любви моих ночных обид, щемящее мерцание. Ты не терзай, не береди души.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is what you call amazing singing. She just effortlessly allows her voice to just reach out for these higher notes, and she just performs these notes with such grace, such elegance, such ability, ladies and gentlemen. She sings so amazingly. It's such an easy thing for Alisa Supronova, but of course years of training, years of practice, years of experience in the singing genre, in terms of performing, has led her to the point where she can sing this brilliantly, and she does it every time, all the time, every single occasion, ladies and gentlemen. That's Alisa Supronova for you. This sounds wonderful. It sounds wonderful. She's telling us a story, ladies and gentlemen, and she's conveying emotion, as she always does. It's so important to be able to convey that emotion in a performance, because that ultimately is what gets us, the listeners, just absolutely interested in what you're doing. And she does it every time, ladies and gentlemen. She is so awesome, so consistent, so brilliant. Another brilliant performance. Minute and 33 seconds in. Just utterly awesome.
Слезами за окном забарабанил дождь. Я не услышу слов любви, мой телефон молчит, ко мне ты не придешь.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pretty sure it's Alisa bringing in those backing vocalizations as well. It is a song that just, for me here, ladies and gentlemen, it's just giving me sort of a haunting beauty. You know what I mean, ladies and gentlemen? There's something just so spectacularly compelling about this song and this vocal performance. this young lady. She's just astounding, ladies and gentlemen. Utterly brilliant. And again, she gives us, a performance of a composition that just so clearly shows us her awesome singing ability, her singing style, her personality, her awesomeness. It's stunning stuff, ladies and gentlemen, stunning stuff, and I appreciate it oh so much.
За годы чувств благодарю, за радость наших встреч, улыбкой горькой озарю. Ты создан для любви, ты лучший из людей. Ты не целуй мои воспоминания, не обещай надежды без любви моих ночных обид, щемящее мерцание. Ты не терзай, не береди души.
Ladies and gentlemen, just before Alisa Supronova continues with her brilliance. I love that sort of thing, ladies and gentlemen. That slow burn introduction that leads you into that awesomeness just activating. Alisa Supronova just effortlessly activating that, vocal power, ladies and gentlemen. She's singing calmly and then she's showing you that vocal power a split second later. And then it just becomes what sounds like, more of a rock track. And I absolutely enjoy that vibe. Alisa very much at home performing sort of, more guitar-based music as well. We've seen her do that quite a few times. But this song is such a vibe here. And this singer, ladies and gentlemen, how can you ever go wrong with Alisa Supronova singing and performing for you? You cannot go wrong is what I'm saying. She is astounding. She is phenomenal. And this is another one. She's going to take us home here. Just a minute left. She is brilliant. Don't Kiss is a song by Polina Gagarina with lyrics written by Mikhail Gutseriev and music by Vadim Uzlanov. It was released in 2020. Now that is what I call brilliant singing and brilliant music. What a song there, and what a stunning performance yet again by the one, the only, the amazing, the stunning, the brilliant, the phenomenal Alisa Supronova, ladies and gentlemen. How awesome was that? What a jam. That song took its time to announce itself and then announced itself brilliantly. The instrumentation on that, the instrumental, doing an awesome job. But as always, the music is just the foundation. The music is just what's there underneath, allowing Alisa Supronova's voice to just rise up and just show us how brilliant she is at this whole singing thing, ladies and gentlemen. I am so impressed. I am so impressed by that performance. But by now I'm not shocked, you know what I mean? Alisa Supronova stepping up and impressing me to no end is what happens all the time, ladies and gentlemen. It's a consistent thing. She's never gonna let me down. I don't think it's possible. She's never gonna let me down, ladies and gentlemen. And here yet again, she just infuses this song with so much personality and emotion and so much brilliance. Did you hear the various sort of singing vibes that she incorporated into this song? That is just a little bit of what she's capable of. That's the thing. She can do so much more, but every time she performs, she just, she shows you what she can do in such a brilliant, awesome, stunning way. What a song, ladies and gentlemen, and what a performance by this young singer. She is utterly brilliant, ladies and gentlemen, no doubt about it. The awesome, amazing, stunning performances of Alisa Supronova continues and will continue into the future. Alisa Supronova is one of the most unique singers you will ever hear. That was another masterful performance.